Hello and welcome to Panther Financial Services. This is Pranav Patil. Today we will discuss five stock where you can do churning, trading and investment as well. What happens, recent news, if you look at it, there's a huge amount of layoff from Facebook, Twitter or Google, or even the some of IT companies, Indian IT companies like Infosys or Wipro. And that's the reason lot of people are thinking, let's why it depend on the these companies, let's start the trading or something on that tangent. I got a, on the WhatsApp also, I got a two requests where we can, make a daily money, 5,000 or 10,000. See, understand, it is not the way people perceive it is not the way the stock market actually works. You need to spend a huge amount of time. And after that, you can make a crazy money. I'm not saying 5,000 a daily, it's a big deal or, big task or small tasks. It's all depend how much time you spend and how much risk you have. If you understand that, forget 5,000 a day, you can make a crazy wealth creation. Now, coming back to the point, so that understand these news are, creating a headache in your mind. Try to avoid this kind of news. See what happens post lockdown or at the time of lockdown as well. We were living more on digital way. Just imagine how much time you used to spend on the mobile phone or the TV or other electronic device. And that's the reason these IT companies got, they hired a huge amount of employees, because whatever products we use online, as in, apps we use it, or whatever things we do online, to manage that things, they required a backend people. And these companies, even the Facebook, Twitter, Google or Zoom or any other, all these IT companies, Wipro, Infosys, they are hired a huge amount of employees that time to manage that work. Now what happened, now the things are getting normal. We are not spending the same time like online, the way we used to spend in the time of lockdown or post lockdown. And that's the reason this excess portion of employees they hired, they are going back to where they were, because company cannot afford, just sitting them in the office without any work. That's the reason they are asking to leave the employees. So it is not actually layoff kind of something. They hired a excess portion and they are removing that excess portion. So try to avoid this kind of news. This is the way you can, make yourself positive. Now coming back to the point, we will discuss five stocks where you can, do a churning means, you can do a small profit for a 1 rupee or 2 rupees depending on the stock. If the stock is higher, of course, 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 50 rupees, depending on the stock price as well, the how the movement happens. So churning way you can make the money. Second is trading, as in you can buy and you can hold it for a short term perspective. Say it could be one day, it could be 1 month, it could be 1 week, it could be 2 months as well, depending on the volatility of the stock or the returns you are expecting. So trading is the this is the way. And the third is the investment, you where you can, think about the investment as well in these five stock. So first is Pfizer stocks. Pfizer is not having a derivative section in the stock. And if you look at the Pfizer's fundamental, it's absolutely strong fundamental balance sheet company. If you look at the dividend wise, they pay is almost 60 rupees dividend. And in the 1.5 year, I personally feel that it may touch 200 rupees plus as well. So fundamentally strong company, which doesn't have a derivatives section for this particular stock. And if you look at the profitability of this company, for this quarter, their profits have gone up like 3x. They reached at 311 crore plus. So you can think over it. You can do a churning into this stock, you can do a trading as well into this stocks, and you can do an investment as well from a long term perspective. So this is one of the stocks you can think over it. The second is Lupin. If you look at the Lupin sales wise performance for this quarter, they have given the sales of 4100 crore, which is if you calculate yearly wise, it's like a 16,000 crore plus sales. And This stock gives a very good movement for a churning as well as the trading as well as the investment perspective as well. If you look at the yearly sales wise, it will be a more than 16,000 crore, and the market cap is currently is 34,000 crore or 35,000 crore. The actually it may touch, above 85,000 crore. This is what I personally feel for this particular stock. Looking at the comparison of the other pharmaceutical stocks. Now, this is the second stock. Third is the Sun Pharma. Sun Pharma is a leader or the highest market cap in the Nifty Pharma or pharmaceutical company, which has a 10,000 crore plus quarterly sales. Again, number one. So you get a very good amount of volatility in this stock. See, understand, for trading and for churning, you need to select a high volatile stock. So in the high volatility stock, what happens? You get the higher profits as well as you have to ensure you book the loss as well if you are putting a stop loss on the timely manner. So ups and downs, it moves very fastly. High volatile stock means. Then the fourth one is the HDFC Bank. On a secured front, from an investing perspective as well, even if you buy at the top and the stock comes down, you can top up it. If this goes up, if you think that is the target price, target returns are covered 4%, 5%, 3%. Again, sell and again rebuy. This kind of activity you can do into HDFC Bank as well on the secured way. And the last one is Apple Tires. Apple Tires, if you look at the company's fundamental as well, they have given a very good amount of profitability for this quarter as well. And the main important point for this stock, it gives a good amount of volatility for 2 or 3% perspective. So if you're looking for a churning perspective as well or trading perspective, this is a very good stock. You can think over it. So today so in this discussion we have discussed five stocks. First is Pfizer, second is Lupin, third is Sun Pharma, and fourth one is HDFC Bank, and the fifth one is Apple Tires. Now all these stocks are good stocks. I'm not saying you invest it or not to invest it. You do your own research. If you're a new player and you wanted to make a small amount of money into market, you watch this stock. If you feel understand how these stocks actually trade, and after that you take a position, decide your target price, how much profit you are looking, and after that increase your quantum of investment. If you are a regular player in the market, then there is no worry about it. So these are the precautions you can take it if you are a new player into market. And the last point for this discussion, see, whatever I have mentioned five stocks, that doesn't mean other stocks are not good. This is purely my own personal perspective. I have mentioned these stocks. Do your own research as well while investing into this, and accordingly you take a position. Hope you I wish you a very all the best for doing, you make a good amount of money into these five script or five stocks if you do a churning or trading or investment. If you have any doubts or any clarity on any of the stocks or anything, you can WhatsApp me anytime or you can mention in the comment box as well. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.